Edmond Bike Night Podcast.
How you doing?
Hey,
Hola, ¿cómo está?
So we have with us. Do we want to go real names, ride names? How we want to introduce
Ride
ourselves?
names.
Here? Ride names.
On this episode,
I don't need everybody to know my government name.
on this episode, I think if you don't already know who we are,
Yeah.
you need to come out and find us when you see us.
Yeah, Bike Night.
Yeah.
At Bike Night.
Yeah.
So,
I don't need any stalkers.
Yeah.
So we got Squirrel, Spanky, and Crisco.
That's
Yeah.
right. The Holy Trinity.
Or we have an extra name for you, sir, but we won't get that one public right now.
What, T-Nuts?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I love T-Nuts so
T-Nuts?
much.
Yeah, that T-Nuts is fine too.
Yeah, T-Nuts
Yeah.
is...
Yeah, this is definitely not going into clean category of podcast. So just a preference, everybody. It's not going. You're going to hear some things, some life
Yeah.
experiences.
Yeah.
Some things going on. But
You're going to hear about a recent trip to New Orleans where I almost got mugged by a guy.
we're going to hear some
You
stories.
You didn't almost get mugged. You almost got peed on.
I almost got peed on and I almost got in a fist fight. So,
So aggressive.
I am squirrely.
I just rubbed naked bellies with a stranger. But
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
I feel like we're already getting into the stories, but but we wanted to start this. We wanted to start this for you all because we have amazing conversations at Edmond Bike Night. We meet people, but there's a lot going on in the community, and we have a chance to connect with it, and we want to share that with you all.
Yeah, because
as
we're
we
all
have
about family.
opportunity.
Oh,
I came back to
there
it
you
real
go.
deep.
Look at you.
yeah, you did.
Oh my!
Microphone check.
Yeah. So.
Did you just say you came back into me?
Came back into this.
But
Hold on. There we go.
On task. The man on the ones and the twos.
This is a great podcast so far. Really thank you all for surviving to this point of 2 minutes. First of all, I want to talk about some sponsors and some upcoming things with Edmond Bike Night real quick to get that out of the way. First of all, I want to thank our sponsors, Law Tigers, Oklahoma.
Love Law Tigers.
They do an incredible job supporting all the events in Oklahoma
Yes.
on motorcycles, and we're thrilled to have them be a partner with us.
Not just Oklahoma.
Yes.
Well, they're in
They're
nationwide.
They're actually in 36 states.
Yeah.
Yeah, and-
Incredible organization.
And every time I've ever had any dealings with them, just been amazing to deal with. I just can't get over them. And I point their billboards out everywhere I see them. Like, literally, we were in the swamp, and I pointed, hey, check that out.
I feel like we're going to find you like dry humping a Law Tiger sign at this point.
Well, hey, I like my brands, and I like to help promote them.
Really. And then Indian of OKC.
Yes, they're
they
fantastic.
family owned out of Edmond, Oklahoma, where we have the event. They've been a strong supporter for our raffle and for the event ever since we started in 2021, and we are thrilled to have them be a part of what we're doing this year. So they make all this possible that you're about to experience, as well as T-shirts.
I don't know if they make this part possible. Maybe we don't tie them necessarily to all of our debauchery, but
Let's not claim them to that. Let's just say thank you for helping.
Thank
with the
you
event
for
like
helping
that.
with the event that
Yes.
we're now not in the of.
If they would like to join us for some debauchery,
that would be good.
you know,
Get Josh in here. He'd have a good time.
Oh yeah, Josh would
or Jen, or Jen.
Yeah, over at Iron Nation.
Iron Nation,
yeah,
Jen
Iron
would be a
Nation.
good time. Then this is a mobile unit, so we're going to be lots of places.
Yeah, Jen over at Iron Nation. If you need a Harley or if you need any gear, go see Jen. And
Great hugger.
great hugger, and just really nice to work
Excellent
with.
hugger.
And then Cotton and Charlie in the back, and then Steve over on parts with the 1 tooth and the 3. That's a whole band over there.
It's a whole band, and they were going to call Steve the private parts guy.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
But he put personal parts guy on his vest because
I
his wife didn't want it to say.
Does it really say personal parts?
It says personal parts
I
guy.
think
on
that's
his,
worse.
Because
Than,
he will take care of your personal
he
parts.
will.
He
he might help you get fitted for chaps.
Yeah.
If you were at every bike night last year, you would know that joke.
You would know that joke.
That's an
a
inside
lot.
joke, but that's an inside joke for a lot of people.
Now, if you need it fitted for chaps, just go see Jennifer.
Yeah,
You go see Jennifer.
Oh, yeah.
Request her specifically.
Yes.
Jennifer
Yeah.
Bartling.
Yeah, just yell her name
Fit
out,
me for some chaps.
and she will probably yell at all of us next time she sees us.
And I just want to mention too, our bike nights are the first Tuesday of the month. We have a People's Choice Bike Show each time, free raffle, music this next time.
Yes.
Except for this next time.
That's why I'm bringing it up.
Okay.
July 4th is a Tuesday, and we expect you to be out July 4thing and Edmond to have fireworks and
Don't lose any
people
fingers.
parking everywhere on July 4th. So July is the only month that we're meeting on the second Tuesday of the month on July 10th?
10th? Hold on, let me run that on my computer door.
But the second Tuesday of the month in July is when we will be doing
July 11th.
July 11th.
July 11th.
At the Edmond Rail Yard from 6 o'clock to 9 o'clock. Jesse Allen will be there this time.
Oh, nice.
He was supposed to come last time, but a death in the family that was pretty close to him. They were taking care of that, and he couldn't be there.
Don't do the rim shot joke for that one.
Not.
Yeah, that's good. Thank you. Also, I want to say, if you come out and you have the opportunity, can we all yell "Play Freebird" at him, because he does it. He'll play Freebird.
He'll play it. Yeah.
He'll play it,
Of all the musicians,
It's not in his usual rotation,
but he'll do it.
Yeah.
Yeah. And if everyone yelled it at him at the same time, it'd be magical for me mostly, not so much for everybody else, but it'd be perfect. Chef's kiss.
Well, and we have a dress-up theme, and we have a bike show theme, too. So the People's Choice Bike Show this next time, the category is just V-Twin. So if you want to enter your bike into the People's Choice Bike Show, it's $20. And the top 3 winners get cash payouts, as well as some other prizes from our sponsors and vendors that support us. The way that people vote is they show up, they get a voting ticket, and there's a little card with a number on each bike, and you can go by and see which number you want. Come tell us at check-in who you're voting for. We tally it up, and then those are our winners for the night. And the dress-up theme is patriotic.
America!
Stars and bars, baby.
America.
I mean, we need to get a barber out there to be giving people mullets.
I have a guy.
You have a
No,
guy.
actually, you know what? I saw a deal on TikTok, and it was like the Milwaukee mullet. So you get a Milwaukee square, and they have the small square.
Oh, yeah.
Which you could use for kids, or you use the big one
for adults.
So we could just have. I have a pair of trimmers. We just get a pair of trimmers and be like Bike Night mullets with the Milwaukee square.
I don't know if all of us have long enough hair in the back for the mullet to really work.
I don't.
Yeah, but if you come out and you let me do a Milwaukee mullet on you, I will definitely buy you the cheapest beer they have.
Yeah.
Yeah, not the most expensive. Don't get it twisted.
I will buy you a Bud Light.
Bud Light's on the house. First 2 are free. All the other ones are on you.
Well, they can't really give them away for free right now.
I love that so much, because I just troll people with that.
They can't even do anything with it right now.
Yeah.
But that's just the Edmond Bike Night announcements. For we started a hangout.
Yeah.
Because the first year we did monthly, then weekly. Second year we did completely weekly, which pretty much burnt us all out, doing 27 weeks in a row.
That was rough.
Yeah,
and so this year we're like, we can do the Bike Night monthly, but then we also feel like it's cool to hang out more than just once a month. And so we're going to start having a hangout. Twin Peaks Memorial has said that they're cool for us to come hang out there.
Yeah, and they had some good beer specials.
Good beer,
great beer specials, and nachos, and
yeah.
And free appetizers, swag, and
they had sunglasses, koozies, and what was else? Stickers.
Yeah. So and they decorated. It was really cool. They did a good job introducing us out there. So
and the wings, they had wings. They had chips and queso.
Chips and queso. There's salsa.
Chips and queso. They were giving out free cards for that.
I'm just gonna say the salsa at a Twin Peaks, I was really blown away by how good
that's
really
what
was.
I really noticed the most. Was the salsa.
I mean, a lot of people were probably noticing other things, but
it was a bikini
I'm
night.
a fat ass.
Yeah. The 2 house beers, the Dirty Blonde and the Naughty Brunette.
What did you get? Which one do you like?
I got the Dirty Blonde because
reasons.
Yeah.
Well,
what about?
I got the Dirty Blonde because I have a type. What did you get?
Naughty Brunette because I have a type.
How was the Naughty Brunette?
Really, really good. I used to always go there and get Coors Banquet, and now when I'm going, I'm getting the Naughty Brunette. But it does cost quite a bit more without a deal.
Yeah.
It's like $8 for a tall.
So
versus $3.50 for a Coors Banquet.
Well, Banquet's the banquet of beers.
It is the banquet of beers.
But it's also not always the banquet of beers.
This is true.
Yeah, because
But in general, be looking for our hangout nights as well. It's all the community, it's all the fun, it's all the hangout. It doesn't have. We're not doing the raffle or the music or anything else.
We're hanging out,
but we can come and connect, and they have special parking for us and everything there. We may try some other locations, but for now it's going to be there because they're good friends. And
I really want to find the grodiest taco truck in Oklahoma City. And have like 100 people show up, and they're just all like, "What in the hell is going on here?" But also amazing tacos.
Taco Rincon number 4.
Yes, over JoJo's Chicken. That was a truck, right?
Huh?
JoJo's Chicken.
Yes.
No. Or am I saying that wrong?
Are you talking about? Hold on.
Bobo's.
I was like, there was JoJo's, which was a bar. I was like, I guess they had a truck, but yeah.
Yeah,
If
Bobo's is a legend.
Yeah,
though.
Bojo's, goddamn. It's like Bojangles over here now. We could do a Bobo's chicken.
I don't know that. Will it?
Those were almost a whole slew
Yeah,
of
There's
words.
a lot of hesitation on that. We need to scout that one out.
Yeah.
We want to just thank Steve for that sentence. That was
Sorry.
Yeah, that was.
Having a stroke,
Yeah,
he's
old.
non-binary elder. Having a stroke.
all right. We're gonna get into two more things here, so it's not just random. But look for the hangouts, look for the bike nights, and look for us having on location conversations at different dealerships. I'd love to go down to Indian and have one with them.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that would be great.
Have one with Josh at Law Tigers, but also get out and even like T-Bar Thursdays, other events. The other thing too is as you guys have events that are coming up, let us know and we will announce it and let people know about it on our podcast. It's hard to know all the things happening, but we have no problem letting people know what's going on in the community. Sport bike, road bike, adventure bike, and small CC, whatever it is, let us know and we'll let people know.
There's a lot of other bike nights that are around, like Shawnee has one.
Yeah.
They did.
Or did they?
It's not happening this year.
It's not happening this
The
year.
casino wouldn't let them come back.
Oh, that's a bummer.
But Cycle Gear has a bike night second
Cycle Gear has
Tuesdays.
one.
So if, as a brand ambassador for Rever now, I'm just going to honk, toot my own horn.
You got the
You want to do the
nipple ring
applause
for
for me there?
I'm a brand ambassador.
Brand ambassador. I put it on my Instagram because it's official now.
You're an influencer now.
No, I really want to say thank
I
you.
expect way more booty pics on your Instagram.
Oh, well, I'll try. I really want to say, if Bjorn listens to this, thank you, Bjorn. You've done a lot for not just me, but for our community with Bike Night. But yeah, if you go to Cycle Gears, theirs is the second Tuesday of the month, and there's going to be a conflict of interest for us this coming July. But if you see me out there, I usually have some Rever gear.
Ooh.
And if you see me at Bike Night, our Bike Night, I will definitely have Rever gear.
Yeah.
I might have a hat, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm running out of those.
We got to find out when Fort Thunder's having theirs, and
Yes.
then I'd heard that what's the place on Shields? Chopper Hoppers is.
Oh, Chopper Hoppers is going to do one?
Doing maybe Wednesdays. I'll have to find out.
Some places have a couple a week, too.
You know what
Yeah.
would be great? We can't do it because the microphones would just pick up too much. Karaoke. We should have to have a karaoke hangout.
Wolf Trap Wednesdays.
Wolf Trap Wednesdays.
I mean, there's so many inside stories that people are going to now be a part of. That's super exciting.
But my
But
wife is going to be really disappointed in me.
there's two things I want us to get to, though.
Okay.
Two things. First of all, Steve, you just got a new jacket,
Yes.
and it's summer.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
we were just.
But it's a mesh jacket.
Yeah,
it's a mess. So let's go. What brand is it? Where'd you get it?
Oh, do you want me to take this one? Because he bought my jacket after I bought it.
Yeah.
We're going to be twinsies.
We're going to be twinsies.
So it is a Reacts brand. It is the Pilot. No,
It's a shirt. It's not
It's-
actually a jacket.
It's a mesh jacket, and it's, I want to say it's like Point Break. Point Break. That's the name of it.
Point Break shirt.
Yeah. Point Break. What's the line? Bodie. Yeah.
Yeah.
Bodie. Also the name of my buddy's dog.
Keanu.
Yeah. They remade it. The second one wasn't that bad. Anyway, I'm diverging. Okay, so it's a Reacts Point Break.
You know that. What was your ride name again?
Squirrel. If you didn't know, now you do.
Squirrel.
So it's a Reacts.
It is not Point Break.
Oh.
It is Point Breeze
I
riding
was close.
shirt.
You asshole.
Fuck, man. I try my best. It's really,
That's
really
it.
good.
I'm muting you.
Yeah.
Did you really mute me?
I did. Yeah.
Oh, that was hilarious.
a little
I'm
bit.
still on the mic. But
Yeah.
I went into our local Cycle Gear over off Expressway in May. They're in between May and Villa on Expressway on the north side of the street over there.
Yep.
Just discount tires right down the road if you need a car tire, but free pitch for them. Anyway, so that's where I buy all my tires at.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I went in there, I tried it on. If they don't have your size, they'll order it in. But I really like mine, but I liked it so much that Mr. Moppin
Got one.
got one.
Yeah.
Spanky got one. Oh, yeah.
Spanky got one.
It's got level 2 armor, so
Yeah.
it has elbows, it has back, but it's mesh. It has pockets on the front and a collar, so it looks like a shirt. It's not all. It doesn't look like a Power Ranger.
Yes.
You know,
Right. Yeah,
I don't. Since I ride a Harley, I don't feel like, oh, look at me and my sport bike gear on a Harley that doesn't go 190.
I mean, there's a certain kind of gear and aesthetic you want to have when you're on a bike, right?
Well,
Right.
Yeah.
Well, and
like for Harley riders, it's going to be more Dixon flannel vest.
right,
I ride a
Black
metric.
kind of look.
Right.
If you're like Squirrel on a sport bike, it's going to be like tutus and cartoon helmets.
don't forget the air blower because his bike sounds like a weed.
It sounds like a weed whacker. So the other day we were leaving the hangout, And to the people that were riding with me, if you didn't like that, I'm sorry, but it was hilarious to me. So we were up front and they were behind us, and I was like, they're all revved underneath the bridge, and I'm like, no one can hear me. But you know what you can see? Yeah, you know what you can see? Me do about 120 and we're leaving about... No, maybe I shouldn't talk about this. This might be incriminating.
And we're not anti-sport bike at all. I'm just making a joke.
Yeah, no, mine's actually a sport tour.
Oh, so if you're going to say what, Moppin, in your opinion, what's the daddest bike style?
Like dad or daddy?
No. Oh, God.
I was thinking like New Balance, tall socks.
What's the Corvette of bikes?
Well,
not
Ultra.
speed.
An Ultra?
An Ultra. Yeah,
Yeah.
I would say an Ultra.
Or a trike. I mean, you know, you get to a certain age and you're like, let me get something with reverse.
I swear to God, I just watched a bug fly in your mouth. Anyway, I will say trikes are really nice.
I know, I'm just kidding. I'm
so
just giving
sport
shit.
touring is not anywhere in there.
I'm 32. Damn. I will say the only thing I don't like about trikes, you can't split lanes with them. Not that we do that legally here, but like, you know, if you needed to.
Yeah. So you got the jacket. It's in the summer. It breeze. It's a shirt.
Yes,
mesh shirt.
it is a
mesh
shirt.
It sounds like you're describing something that Queen would wear on stage.
I mean,
Yeah,
it kind
pretty close.
of looks like it.
It's like a colored Queen motorcycle shirt.
I mean, I ride a Deluxe, which is basically a Heritage, which is like the Judas Priest of bike with all
there you go.
the leather and
All the little silver.
It's a daddy bike.
When you wear this new mesh shirt thing, do your nipple rings show through?
I don't know. Do they?
No, I don't think they do. You know, it was really
so
funny.
It's not that mesh.
It's not like freaky mesh.
Does it have Does it have an enclosure that like goes under your crotch and then snaps together?
No, not in this one.
Okay,
I think it's another model of them.
Yeah.
You know,
that's the pro model.
That's the pro mod.
Yeah.
You know, I just no, it doesn't. I will say this about it: there are a lot of jackets will have the half zip in the back for your tailbone.
Yeah.
If you're wearing pants that have a zipper in it, this does not have it. To mine, I don't think it does.
I don't think it does.
But you don't really always need that because I mean, realistically, if you're going down like that, you're probably just spinning around a whole bunch anyway. So you're just doing a big turtle.
Yeah. A twirl.
Twirl and turtle.
Thanks to Cody for Squirrel for inventing a new word.
They can know my legal name. It's fine.
There we go. I'm liking the soundboard. Okay, so New Orleans trip.
Oh God!
You guys went to New Orleans. We need from both of you.
So-
I need just one story, just one instance from both of you on your New Orleans.
Oh.
You went together.
we did.
Yeah,
we
we
did.
New Orleans.
New Orleans.
But just one remarkable thing in 90 seconds.
Drunk Spanky showed up for the first time in about 10 years.
So drunk Spanky
yeah, you
was
did.
because
Drunk-
you'll have a beer, but you don't really go hard in the paint very often.
I don't go
No.
hard in the paint. I used to, and so it's one of those things where it's like a life choice. I kind of like took it
More like a life extension
life
choice.
extension.
Yeah.
I abstained, and then like in the last 4 years, I probably drank more than I have in the last 15. And
Thanks, lockdown.
yeah, 6 hurricanes in, and you're like, woo! I can't feel my face, and here's my titties on Bourbon Street.
So
And then there's some random dude with the beer, and next thing I know, we're rubbing naked bellies. I don't really remember what was going on there.
I walked out and saw it, and I
Yeah.
was like, "Whoa, this is getting good now." And
What happened is you both had nipple rings with magnet.
Oh, they got locked together.
No, that,
and they like hooked together,
no.
and then you just slowly pulled apart.
No.
It's like two dogs. They're fighting.
That one was just the belly rubs.
Yeah, I saw that.
No. There's another incident shortly after this where I am on Bourbon Street, and there's a gaggle of guys with their shirts off.
Yeah.
So next thing I know, Drunk Spanky's got his shirt off. So here we are,
Synced
8 guys without shirts on.
It was like a posse.
Yeah, a posse of
Shirtless guys.
shirtless guys.
I wouldn't say fat, just a little heavy.
They're dad bods.
Yeah, dad bods.
And except
So
for the one guy,
Smooth.
except for the one guy, what was his name? Keith, who
You know what the best part is?
had a
I
fur
didn't get
sweater.
They're walking down the street, and we start hearing this. in the
Oh,
background.
yeah.
Exactly.
yeah.
They were playing that from the bar. They were like that guy right there.
They like drunk Spanky.
They did. You know who did not like drunk Spanky? My wife. She was just like, no, we need to go back. We need to go back. We need to go back.
Yeah. She was like, we gotta go to the hotel
What's happening?
now.
Things are out of control.
Yeah.
That is the point.
It was like 11:30. Drunk Spanky was like ready to go till like 3.
Yeah.
We didn't fly out till like 9, so I
Yeah,
had plenty of time.
This is like what I just from the car side of my life is like when I think of the SEMA stories out in Vegas where it's like, oh yeah, we're flying out at 7. I'm drinking till 4.
Yeah. It's all about time management. Like,
Yeah. Oh yeah.
if
You
I
only got so
stop
much
by
time.
3, I'm gonna be drunk enough, coherent enough
Yeah.
to fly and to function,
But not in the hangover stage yet.
but
No.
not in the hangover. I'm
Yeah.
still drunk.
You might enter it as you get home.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
As you're on the flight, you're starting to be
Right.
like, I need another daiquiri.
And then we ended up in the hotel, and after I called the sheriff, Kim, a buzzkill, because drunk Spanky by that time was 6 hurricanes and like 3.5 purple drinks deep and 1 vodka shot.
Yeah, 1 vodka shot.
I couldn't feel my face. I was walking sideways.
I looked back and it was like the Civil War was happening behind me because you look like you're about to just go down.
Yeah, and I did in the hotel hallway.
Yeah, I watched one of my
The
closest
world's
friends
slowest,
slide
the
down
world's
wall.
slowest fall, so I didn't break my hip.
Yeah, because he's old.
Oh my god.
And then, that
was
was good times. Get in the hotel room, and Priscilla was like, we got to pack. And I kind of chunked my shirt at her. It was like, here, you can pack that. And then I don't remember anything. And I woke up about 5:30 in the morning, and I was like, I feel amazing.
Yeah,
And so I got up, and the room was spinning a little, and I was like, I don't feel amazing. And so I took, popped 1,000 milligrams Tylenol, chugged 2 bottles of water, got in the shower, could not close my eyes because the room was spinning a little, and yeah,
I'm sorry.
yeah, no, it was
No.
fine. It was fine, and I'm like, by that time, it's like 6:30, and I'm like, okay, I'm feeling all right.
Yeah.
And I wake
Yeah.
Priscilla up, and she's like, "What the fuck are you doing?" Because she goes, "I didn't go to bed till like 3 because I had to pack."
Yeah.
And I'm like, "Oh, well, you did a great job." And
I love you, dearest.
Yeah, she's like, yeah.
At that point,
Yeah, I
smoke
get-
started coming out of her ears.
Yeah.
Yeah, she
She's
was
like-
looking a little furious.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, your story.
Man,
There were so many.
there's so many.
Yeah, but that's why you got it. This is for.
I don't know. It's
You
either
get to pick one.
the hobo in the wheelchair or
yeah.
it's the flick on the nose. Those were the 2 top
Oh man,
ones.
I don't know. I want
The
to tell
hobo. It's the
the
hobo.
hobo.
The hobo.
The hobo. So
So when were you hopping on a train?
no, I didn't. Unfortunately, it was a bus.
Ah, okay.
So I have a real soft spot with helping the homeless community. I know this sounds like I'm doing an outreach, but donate to the Homeless Alliance in Oklahoma City if you live locally. So I'm out drunkenly smoking a cigarette not too far from Burma Street. And this guy comes up in his wheelchair and he's like clearly homeless and needs help. And I'm drunk enough to be like, hey, Captain Save-A-Hose over here. And so he walks up to one guy and that guy just won't give him the time of day. And I'm over there smoking. I don't care, whatever. I boxed for a long time and he doesn't have legs that work. So I'm okay. And I was like, what's up, dude? And he's like, hey, man, could I get some money off you? And he's like, I just need to be able to... I pissed myself. I was like, yeah, that's evident. You pissed yourself. I'm here to kind of help you, but like also I want some distance still.
Yeah.
So I started talking to him a little bit. He was a Marine veteran. He was seemingly a very nice guy. He's in his... Oh, that sounded like a fart. Was it? So...
Go ahead.
There you go. So, started talking to the guy. The funny story was about this is the karma. I was trying to put good karma out, and I got fucked. But anyway, so I wind up. I go get the guy some cash so I could help him out because he needed to go to the homeless shelter, and he said he needed some cash for it. And so I give him some money. And I'm like, here you go, man. Go get a shower, go get your bath, all that stuff. Go get some clean clothes. And he's like, all right, man. Can I ask you one more favor, brother? And I was like, oh shit. And he goes, can you push me to the bus stop? It's right around the corner. And I was like, all right, yeah, sure, because you're in a wheelchair. I can facilitate the move pretty easily.
Right around the corner.
It's right around the corner. 8 blocks later, 8 full fucking city blocks later, I am pushing this guy. So there's Canal Street where the streetcar runs, and there's Bourbon Street where everybody goes to party at, and there's all these little side streets. And when I'm on these side streets, like homeless people are like, "Hey, what are you doing over here? Can you help me too?" I'm like, "No, I'm not helping that much." And I push this guy in his wheelchair. I'm pushing him past this car, a tourist, and they're looking at me like, "What in the fuck is going on?" Because I have a band T-shirt on, free plug to Rickshaw Billy's Burger Patrol out of Austin, Texas. Great band. Rickshaw! I have a heavy metal band T-shirt on, and it looks crazy as shit. And I have sweat pouring off me because the humidities has just gone to humidity all my body.
Yeah.
And I
you're covered in under boob sweat.
Oh yeah, no, it was purple and it was black.
It was like 115 heat index with like 97% humidity.
Yeah,
it was awful.
I felt like drowning on the streets.
Yeah, I felt like I ran a full ass marathon. So I finally get him over to the bus stop because I keep going like, "Where the fuck is this bus stop at, dude?" "It's around the corner. It's around the corner. It's around the corner." And he starts telling me his life story, which actually was kind of fascinating. I wish I was a little bit more sober to be able to remember all of it, but.
So do you make it to a bus stop?
I make it to a bus stop.
Does he walk onto the bus?
No.
Because that would have been
miracle.
That's what I keep waiting for. That's what I keep waiting. I haven't heard this story. I keep waiting. I wheel him there. He goes, "Thanks, bro." Stands up, walks into the bus.
I'm like, I have a wheelchair now.
You have a wheelchair.
Yeah. I bought a wheelchair from this guy.
And hepatitis.
Haven't got tested yet. No, so I get him to the crazy fucking part about that part. Well, not that's crazy is I get him to the wheelchair ramp of the bus. And the lady that's the bus driver, she looks at me, looks at him, looks at me, and goes, And I was like, "What do you mean?" And she goes, not him. He smells like piss." And I was like, "Oh my God, can I not? I'm accustomed to it now."
Yeah.
Because I pushed him like 19 blocks.
Yeah.
And I'm like, and she goes, "Next bus." And I was like, So I've got him to the bus stop, give him some cash, helped him out.
Peace out,
home bro. And I was just like, So I turn around and he starts yelling my name at me. I didn't give him my actual name. I gave him my road name.
Squirrel.
Right.
And he starts yelling "Squirrel," which did not help his case on not looking fucking crazy. This poor bastard's over here just like, "Squirrel! Squirrel!" So, yeah.
And he asked you for more money.
He did ask me for a shirt and more money, and I will briefly tell you about that. It was really small. It's really fast. So one of my favorite things to do is to point at your shirt and say, "Hey, what's on your shirt?" And when you look down, I don't actually flick your nose, but I get really close so you think I did, but I don't actually do it. Because I don't want to touch you most of the time. So my wife is dragging my drunk ass after Spanky has rubbed bellies of pretty much all the Orca wells on the strip.
It went. It was the grape drink.
Yeah, it was what did it.
Yeah,
and mine was just.
It tastes like grape Kool-Aid. It was so
delicious.
You couldn't taste the alcohol in it.
You need to freeze that.
Yeah.
No.
Popsicle it.
It was like slushy when it.
It's highly suggested daiquiris. So I see this dude, and he gets real close to us just by accident, and I looked at him, and I go, "Hey man, what's that in your shirt?" And my wife goes, "Fuck." And he looks down, he dead ass looks down, and he goes, "Huh?" And I was like 5-6 inches away from his face and did the fake flick thing, and he looked back and he was like, "I'm gonna fucking kill you." and I went, "Dude, it's a joke." And I was like, "Hey, it's a joke." My wife is like, we gotta go. So all of a sudden there's like 100 foot between Spanky and his wife and me and my wife, and I was like, "It's good, just keep going to the copter, man, it's fine, we gotta get out of here." So yeah, that was
your trip to New Orleans.
That was part of it.
No, that's the trip.
Those are the highlights.
We did get paddled. Both got paddled by spanked by a tour guide.
Yeah,
with a wooden spoon.
Your wife caught a picture of a ghost. That's pretty cool.
What?
Oh, you didn't see that? I'll tell you when you're older.
Okay. I just remember.
Papa?
I just remember Tits McGee and that she paddled us. So
she's
she had some big O knockers, and the right one was really trying to come out and play. Like the whole trip,
that's
I'm like, it is just it really. You know what? It is distracting when you're around a woman and it's about to come out.
Like one's about ready to let go.
Sunrise. You're like, I don't want to look, but I'm car wreck. I can't look away.
No. Yeah.
And you know the thing is this sounds like we might be objectifying her a little bit. I can 100% tell you she's going on to her 4th marriage. Yeah, we were.
Oh, yeah.
She's going on to her 4th marriage. There's a reason she dresses the way she dresses.
Oh, yeah.
She was like, I'm getting tips off this bitch. Like,
She's like, I'm 45 and on number 4, looking for number 5.
She walked us to her ex-husband's bar.
Yeah.
And then said, "Don't buy drinks from him." but walk in there and use the bathroom. I don't know. I was it was weird.
It was weird.
So it's a life-changing experience.
Oh,
Life
we're going
changing.
back like next weekend.
we're going back.
Yeah.
Debauchery,
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. Drunk Spanky is ready to go
You'll
back.
never see Drunk Spanky at Bike Night
He
because
only lives in New Orleans.
yeah, no, he's like Superman.
I mean, he will show up, but not at bike,
Not constantly.
not at Bike Night when I'm going to operate a
machine.
motor vehicle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. That's just a pro tip. Don't get hammered and ride your bike or ride your car, but drive it, but
Yeah.
Yeah.
Both those things. All those things.
Both those things.
Both.
New Orleans is fun.
On fucking point.
Yeah. If Bricktown was that way, Oklahoma City would be amazing.
Oh yeah, it'd be really good. Oh, let's talk about a highlight of Oklahoma City besides Edmond. Oklahoma City.
The cock ring downtown.
Yes.
Yeah.
Sorry, if you don't know where it is, I can give you the address.
The OKC.
The OKC ring.
The OKC ring looks like cock ring.
We recently got in the running for the rowing for the Olympics. So
Did we?
yeah, so if all of a sudden you see a bunch of people from out of the country and out of the state in Oklahoma City, it's not for the horse and cattle. It's because they're all rowing their fucking boat in the shit-filled river. Don't swim in that river.
Well, yeah. They did a triathlon there one time.
And everybody got sick.
Yeah,
because
there was sewage.
it's not water you want your face in.
Yeah. I've heard tell from industry that they're going to take care of that.
Unless,
really?
Unless you love pink eye, and then go swim in that river.
Yeah, go swim in
Pink
that
eye.
river. Also, a lot of homeless people pee in that river. I watched it firsthand.
And they shit on the backside of Bass Pro.
Yeah, they did. Yeah,
I've seen that.
You guys,
with
we
my
have listened.
eyes.
you guys happen to be at some of the most interesting places in Oklahoma City. It sounds like
Yeah, dude, we've lived a lot of life. The best thing
bars
is
to go to without people shitting behind them. Bye. Spanky
that would
and
be a really good
Squirrel.
segment. What's your favorite bar to go to right now, Mr. Crisco?
My favorite bar is Twin Peaks Memorial.
Twin Peaks.
Absolutely.
Okay. Which?
Favorite dive bar?
Yes.
Hideaway. Down in
39th and
39th and Meridian.
Yeah, that's a really good
Love
one.
that place. That place has
we
karaoke.
need.
But they're sneaky, really, really good. We've done karaoke a couple of different places in the city. You go to Hideaway and there's regulars there, and they don't even get up from the bar.
Yeah, they just hand the microphone.
Get
to
the
them.
wireless microphone. Then they nail a song,
like
Wow.
flawlessly.
like nail it, and you're like, I am not
Fucked.
going to sing "Short Skirt, Long Jacket, Not from Cake."
I'm not gonna sing my Tenacious D song anymore because I'm just basically gonna eat shit in front of everybody.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. So that's my favorite dive bar. Favorite place to hang out, Twin Peaks Memorial.
Okay,
for
so
sure.
what's yours, Spanky? I feel like yours is gonna be the same as mine.
I mean, dive bar. Edna's is fun.
Yeah, Edna's is good.
But I don't know. I mean, the Wilshire.
Was really good
was
the other night.
fucking amazing because you walk in there and it's like pitch black and you're like,
and you could smoke in that bar.
yeah,
It's
and
big
you
for
could,
And that's
me.
why I
you
like
could smoke in there.
Hideaway as well.
Yeah, because I love
Yeah.
a bar I can smoke in.
I don't really think it should be considered a dive bar if you can't smoke in it.
Yeah.
This is true.
Yeah,
This
if
is true.
you can't smoke in that motherfucker, it's not a dive bar.
No.
anymore.
I don't know. You know, there's so many. I've actually been a patron of a lot of dive bars,
Yeah.
and that most people haven't. And so, I mean, there's some good ones out there. Margarita Island,
Oh, yeah.
always a good time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You start singing Afro Man, Colt 45,
Yeah.
and then you got that drunk one girl that's like, I'm gonna get up on that stripper pole and do my best because she's 27 Bud Lights deep in, and you're
Yeah,
like,
she's like, I don't care about the controversy.
Yeah,
I just
yeah,
care about the
yeah.
price. It's Coin Long Neck. Some of our younger audience members might not remember Coin Long Neck.
Yeah, Hawaiian Dawn. She got
Yeah.
the fish bowls.
The fishbowl. Yeah.
Don Quixote's. You got hepatitis, so
Yeah.
that's always a
Yeah.
good time.
I have a wild story for off mic about Don Quixote's.
We need to do a dive bar like roll.
Yeah.
Well, and that's
sometime.
where this is just the start of what will be
Yeah.
conversations in lots of cool places.
I mean,
with lots of cool
Chopper
people.
Hoppers is always.
I like
haven't
Chopper
been there
Hopper
yet.
too.
I still haven't
Yeah.
been
Chopper
yet.
Hopper?
Yeah, because I don't have a chopper. I have a Metro bike.
It doesn't
so
matter.
when I nerd alert up there,
Well, I mean, there's plenty of people that cage there too.
Yeah.
well, those people are lame. Woo! I
Shot across the bow.
have a lot of really cool cars, so I'm not gonna talk too much shit.
This is true.
I have children. You have cars.
Yeah.
This is true.
Yeah.
He does.
Yeah. If you look at my backyard, there's about the same amount of cars
the
back
same,
there.
yeah.
Like I have extra ones over there.
I'm trying to get him more air quote children in his backyard.
I have a
His
half
wife
acre.
was like, I don't want my backyard filled up with cars, and I was like, noted.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I was
And then
also
I'm like, I send him about 12 things a day. We should buy this. We should buy this.
that. We should buy
that.
We're gonna start parking on our buddy's house.
We need to get a project going though too.
Yeah.
So
We all have projects.
We
You
need
have-
to finish one project.
You have your 650.
well,
Yeah.
I mean, I have the parts, and
I want that
I know.
thing so bad.
Do you want
and every time I think about it, Kim's always like, "You're gonna build it," and I'm like, I don't know.
I mean,
Yeah.
I have my Sporty. I need to rebuild the clutch on.
Yeah.
That's going to be like a garage day because every time I'm like, ooh, work on the bike or go ride.
Yeah, we need to just.
And then it's always like, yeah, I'll work on that tomorrow.
Yeah, but when it's really hot, that's the garage day for it. When we don't want to go out and ride until the night, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, personally, I have 7 projects. And I have, I have 8.
We have no, yeah, 8 and 2 of those together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So more will be developed and shared
Yeah.
here on
Yes.
the podcast.
Yeah, we
Yes.
will go.
We'll
do
get
some
out
more
and
travel.
Debauchery
folks.
is a good time.
Yeah.
If we're ever
Ask me about my butthole. Next episode.
Ask me about my butthole.
Got
there
it.
you go. Well, that'll be a story for next time.
Yeah.
Your buttholes.
Yeah.
It's doing fine currently right now.
Do your bikes have a
And
reckless
our
speed now?
buttholes, and when we went to visit Uranus.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Not your mom or your aunt, but
But
Uranus.
Yeah.
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 So, I'm real excited about the next bike night.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, it will be cool. It's main summertime. Weather should be clearing up as far as like major craziness. A lot of rain this year.
A lot of rain. And
It's like either rain or winter or the depths of hell.
yeah,
Yeah.
there's not
There's
really
not really been
we don't
an
our
in-between.
seasons are getting fucked.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was amazing, and then all of a sudden it wasn't.
Yeah.
It's like this is perfect riding weather, and you walk out the next day and it's 200 degrees, and you're like, my face is melting off.
Yeah, it's bad.
Yeah, it's bad.
Yeah.
It's bad, real bad.
Well, everyone, thanks for listening to our first podcast episode.
This shit went off the rails real fast.
We're gonna get some new soundboard elements in there, but I still like. And
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Here we go.
Hold on.
Yeah.
You just think about what you
Groovy.
want to do with your woman.
yeah,
Yeah.
well, have some Edmond Bike Night adventures.
Yeah.
Yep.
Some,
You know. and-
some mopping adventure time.
Yeah,
So,
yeah, and it would be nice to pull in some cool people. Oh, hold on, last thing. Everybody, what's in your pocket right now, Mr. Crisco?
like all of my pockets. Or
Just pick a pocket, doesn't matter.
I mean, I got my wallet and I got a knife.
Yeah, what's your knife?
Benchmade carbon fiber.
Yeah, that's a really slick knife. I really like that.
This is lame, but AirPod Pros.
Okay, all
But
right.
with my business, I have to be on so many Zoom calls and
Yeah,
calls
you-
with
you're
reps and
different.
stuff all the time.
business
So describe with my adult jobs I do and to earn money for my family. What describe these 2 things, Frisco?
A lighter and a cigarette holder.
What?
The lighter, the cigarette holder has a classic vintage woman in tall pantyhose and black lingerie on one of those things you put around your body that they thought would help you, that would like shake your body.
Yes.
Shake.
But she's got her
Commonly
booty on it.
referred to as pinup girl, and then
Pinup girl.
you probably won't figure that one
That's
out.
a satanic lighter.
It's voodoo, but yeah, sure. That's
Same
That's
thing.
The
yeah,
devil's.
same thing.
That's
The devil's playground. The
devil's-
taint. All right. On that
On that note, thanks for listening. If you got suggestions on segments, people to talk to, interviews, let us know. Locations, will come on location, do a podcast. We really just want this podcast to be a good conversation about all things positive happening around all the different styles of bikes happening in Oklahoma City and Edmond.
note, I love you.
Love you too.
I love you.
Thank you, guys.
I love both you guys.
All
love
right, here
you
we
a
go.
lot.
Here's our outro music. You guys ready?
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, that's like we're at the Comedy Store.
That was it. All right. We will see you all later.
All right. Next time.
Later.